Alright, hello everyone. This is the second video. This will be part 2 for my Racer 1 game that I designed. This will be the actual device that it's going to show up on. I've got it currently loading on my computer up here through Xcode, where I'll start it up and then I will be able to show it easier on here. So it's just copying the files real quick where it's so I can build it real quick, compiling, and we should be able to get started. One thing that I forgot to show in the last video was, which I will show in this one very briefly, was the multi-touch function that I was talking about that I added to the main scene. It's currently at 75 out of 188 source files, so it takes a short bit of time to get running, but once it's up we can start it. And don't really need volume very much on this, so won't worry too much about it. But yeah, the game was it wasn't that hard to really come up with a lot of the stuff and design it. The hardest part obviously being the majority of the coding, but that's usually the hardest part with most games. So in the end I was able to get the majority of the kinks worked out that I wanted, with a few exceptions of some things that I plan on implementing later, but that's for another time. Currently though, I'm pretty satisfied with the initial turnout, especially after only being able to work on it for less than 2 weeks. So not too bad. As you can see, it's taken just a little bit of time to build. It's kind of blurry, but yeah, it's right there. It's about done. So I'll be able to show you in just a second how this came out and looks on an actual device, which is good. So anytime. This is usually the longest part, just waiting on it to finish that build right there. And say success. That's all I'm waiting on. There we go. It's starting to go through the rest of the way. Okay. So as that finishes up, we'll get ready to start. Make sure you guys got a good enough view of the device here. I'm recording this with my iPad, so it's a little bit harder to position properly and hold, so it takes just a moment. Alright, build succeeded. There we go. So we're getting ready to start. So like I said in the previous video, there's a main menu, there's a win scene, a lose scene, then there's the main scene. I'm primarily just going to show that main menu and then the actual scene and show it actually working so that it's seen. So here we go. You've got Racer 1 start game, so start game, and it goes to the LAN host, LAN client, such like I said before. So I'm gonna LAN host. There we go. And you can see the car looks pretty clear. I'm turning the device a little bit, so I can press anywhere on the screen and the car is going to progress forward. It's going to move. I can let go and it starts to slow down until it stops. I don't want to go too fast because I want to make sure that I don't fall out of the world or anything. Still got to work on some of those numbers to make sure that they're the proper numbers that they need to be for how fast the car should be going, how fast it should slow down, pick up speed, how fast it should turn, so on and so forth. So we'll go through and get to one of the end scenes. It should end with the win scene, since I'm the only one playing it right now. But as you can tell, it really it really picks up with the device very smoothly. I mean, it handles the turns really well. The accelerometer works great, and like I said, I put that button there as a reference, not for them to actually press on, but more for them to know that, okay, you're going to touch the screen. So there you go, and congratulations, you won the game. Main menu takes you right back to start game, and you're good to go. So let me go back onto here, see if I can get it to look smooth for you. I'm gonna stop this and turn the Unity remote back on and go back into Unity where I have the game set up. I'm gonna stop the game because I need to go to the other scene. Might be a little hard to see when I'm in there, but sure, we'll see. Okay, so I'm gonna open up this and I'm gonna hit play. And what I'm gonna do is it's going to connect to the device and open this back up. And what it's going to do is it's currently counting the 0 that's on there is for how fast the car is going. It's currently not moving, so it's going to be 0. And I have the multi-touch set up to where I could touch on the screen. I touched the screen and it came up with a number saying that I touched the screen, saying that I did it. So that's how the multi-touch was added. Let me see if I can move in on that so it's easier to see. There we go. So I touched the screen. Boom. Alright, well, thank you very much for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed, and have a good one.